Wanted Adventure, hosted by Donna Newman.
Okay, I think that I have noticed something living here in Germany. I think so, but I'm not entirely sure about this. But I would like to try to work through it in this video here. And to help me kind of work through it, I've got Stefan here off to the side because I thought I might need a little bit of help. Hi, Stefan.
Hi there.
You want to come say hi real quick?
Hi there.
So he's there off to the side if I need some help working through these ideas, these thoughts that I've got. Okay, so what do I think I've noticed? Growing up in the US, I feel like a lot of the time it's pretty much a given in the US that when someone has a meal, they will also have some kind of beverage to drink with that meal. I'm not talking about just like a snack here, a little snack on the go, not necessarily something to drink with it, but I'm talking about here like breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, dinner, something like that. I feel like a good bit of the time, it's pretty much a given that with the meal, the person will also have something to drink. As far as what kind of beverage, I mean, this could be different depending on the person and depending on the meal. Water, juice, coffee, lemonade, some kind of soda, lots of different things. Whereas living in Germany, I feel like I've noticed that that is not quite as much a given as in the US. Now, that's not to say that here in Germany people don't drink some kind of beverage with their meal, because they often do. But I just feel like I've noticed that in the US, the amount of givenness that a person will usually have something to drink, some kind of beverage with their meal, is a little bit higher than the amount of givenness that people seem to have here in Germany that a beverage will be consumed with the meal. With Stefan, for example, would you like to come in here for a second?
Yep.
I feel like you don't always have something to drink with your meal.
No, that's correct, yeah. Especially at like lunch, and I've noticed it as well, like when we go to lunch at work, some colleagues don't have anything to drink, some colleagues have something to drink. For me, for lunch, I barely have something to drink.
Okay.
Maybe it's good or not good, that's a total different question.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've noticed that maybe it has something to do with, especially if you go out in a restaurant, like the free refills
In the
and
US.
the free water that you almost every time get at your
In the US.
place.
So I feel like with Stefan, over the years, I have kind of changed the question that I ask him. If I'm putting together our beverages to go with a meal here at home, I used to ask him, what do you want to drink? Because in my mind, it was like, yeah, just flat out asking what drink he wanted. But now, what do I often ask?
Yeah, you changed it into, do you want something to drink?
Yeah. Or do you want anything to drink or
Yeah.
something like that? So I give you the option of yes or no. And I've noticed a lot of times, or not a lot of times, but sometimes you answer no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want something to drink with the meal. So I have tried this out here in Germany. I have gone to a restaurant, and when the server asked, what do you want to drink, or can I get you something to drink? I said, no, nothing. And I wanted to see what would happen. And absolutely nothing happened. It was just like, okay, she doesn't want something to drink. That's fine. And my meal came and I had my meal. And I did miss having something to drink. Like, I did miss it. I was eating my meal, and like a few times I went to go like, where's my drink? Oh, that's right. But yeah, it really was like a non-thing. Whereas I feel like in the US, if I went to a restaurant and the server came and asked, what would you like to drink? And I said nothing, I feel like that would cause at least a pause of like,
It has
nothing?
caused a pause. So there's one occasion that I can remember where Dana didn't order anything to drink
in the US.
in the US, and the waitress paused.
Like she was like, kind of knocked off her game, yeah? Like, you don't want anything to drink? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and then interestingly, when she came around with the free water, she gave you free water.
Even though I had said I don't want anything to drink,
Excellent.
she brought me some water anyway. Yeah, so that's how I feel like in the US, if someone didn't order, they said, no, I don't want anything to drink at a restaurant, I feel like it would be like, you don't? You don't want anything? Nothing? And then, yeah, like you said, get a water anyway. So, our question for you is...
For you
is, what are your meal drinking beverage habits like? Do you pretty much almost always drink a beverage with a meal, or sometimes, or occasionally, or never? And what have you noticed as far as this topic goes? Please let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in tomorrow's video where I'm talking about Europeans eat on the street? Until next time, until tomorrow, auf Wiedersehen!
Want to watch another video? Here are two. And a really, really, really big thank you so much to our patrons on Patreon who help make these videos possible. Thank you so much for your support. Bis morgen!